Hey guys, are you ready to see the biggest, most beautiful boat I have toured yet? I hope so, because Phillip and I both have a really cool connection with this boat, and I have some awesome, exciting news. I have partnered with the captain to offer his offshore voyages across the Gulf to Cuba, Mexico, the Bahamas at a discount through HaveWindWillTravel.com. So if you are looking to go offshore, don't wait. Watch the video above, check out the exciting news about this offshore voyaging partnership, and get booked for an offshore voyage this winter. But it is a 1969 Tripp Jr. 60-foot Ketch. A phenomenal boat, guys. This is an amazing tour. Thank Ryan with Sail Libra for taking the time to show me his incredible vessel. Well, tell me about Libra. What kind of boat is she?
She's 1969 Tripp Custom.
I had never heard of Tripp. Tell me about that.
Tripp was a really famous yacht designer. He did a lot of Hinkley's.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Back in the 60s.
Okay.
50s and 60s.
This was his heyday.
He was the cutting edge.
Okay.
He had his design office downtown Manhattan. You know, he worked.
Sweet.
Everybody that could ever get in his office had a great boat.
Okay. So he's like the Mac Daddy.
He's the Mac Daddy. Yeah, there's a good write-up on Cruisers for him about him.
Okay.
His
I'll
boats.
get
He
some
did
info
some
on him.
Columbias, and he did all that stuff. And this is not the biggest boat that he ever did, but this was considered a mini maxi.
I hope this gets you excited. This is not just a boat tour, it's an invitation to sail offshore on this incredible vessel. Details to come, but you've got to see this boat first. Trust me, you'll book tomorrow. Mini maxi?
Mini maxi when they
What do you mean by that? What's the maxi term?
Well, because it was designed for two people to use.
Ryan showed me that Sail magazine actually did an article on this boat, Libra, back in 1979, featuring its two-person crew design.
So they redid all the rigging on the boat
To make it easy for two people
to do. But
Lord.
since then, the boat's been put back into normal condition.
Oh, okay.
Because the two-person style of roller reefing and things like that they used just didn't work out.
I bet it was.
It didn't work out because it had a roller reefing.
It probably hindered the sailing ability of the boat, trying to make it.
Yeah, now that we've got everything back, we've got new booms that have been built. The mast has been redone. I mean, it's a machine now. So everything. You can adjust everything out now like a real sailboat.
Very cool. Did you do all that? All of that?
It was done. I did some of it, and some of it was done before I bought it.
Okay.
I've been trying to buy it for 7 years. It sat right across the water over here.
You're like foaming
Yeah,
at the mouth for it?
and I told the guy, I said, look, that would help him I'd help him every year, every 2 years at the yard to go to haul out. And
Very nice.
he was an older gentleman, so I just kind of, would do a lot of the manual labor and stuff.
And you're just like hoping rich to own,
exactly.
or work to own,
Exactly.
scrub to own. You're like, maybe this will happen.
One day when you get ready to sell it, you just call me. He did.
You
Finally
let me
called
know?
me, and I was in the mood, so I ran to his house with a check real quick, and I.
Before he changed his mind?
Yeah, before
Libra, I always have to ask the name. Where'd that come from?
Libra. You know what? It's been that way since day one. So
You just didn't change it?
I'm not changing it.
You're like, that worked for me.
It worked for me. These are different that a lot of boats don't have. These are running backstays.
Ah.
So if you notice, there's nothing holding the mizzen from falling forward.
I didn't notice that, so it pulls it backwards.
Yeah. So what you do is you take it back to a pad eye.
Okay.
On the back.
So that's not where that always goes.
Whichever side is the windward side is the one you set.
Oh, and you change that every time? Every time you tack?
tack.
Interesting. A running backstay.
Yeah. And the mains also got them too.
Now, why is that? Why don't they have a permanent backstay?
Now the mizzen just the way that the boat design works out. Because the size of the boom, there's no place to attach a backstay.
Oh, I see. Because the boom has to move freely. Okay. Interesting.
If you're in wind over 30 knots,
yeah. Yeah.
Up to 30 knots there. Because I've got a nice half-inch backstay here for the main.
And that looks like hydraulic, right?
With a hydraulic, yeah. So I can
Nice.
I can rake the mast back about 8 inches, and it's 70 feet. So it's way up there.
Holy smokes, are y'all seeing that? Look at this big, huge Mac Daddy here.
Yeah,
Y piece.
This block right here that splits the backstay, it's like this big.
It is. It's huge. I can tell from
it's
here.
40 feet away almost.
It's like things are larger than they appear. That thing is big. So when you tack, you have to move the running backstay.
Move the running backstay
and then
just on the mizzen, yeah.
Okay.
If you're doing short track racing, depending on the wind,
right.
you may not even need to put the backstays on the mizzen.
Because it's not too much,
If you're only 10 or 12 knots.
You don't have to worry about it?
The mizzen's keel step.
Okay.
So, we have all kind of other stays, on it. The center cockpit on this one, I love it because it's really, really deep.
It is deep, very protected. It looks like.
So if you've seen modern day sloops, and they'll have their little screens that they put on their lifelines or their little umbrellas,
lee cloths or something they call them.
Yeah, to keep the wind off of them. I don't get any wind in there.
I bet you don't. That's really deep.
Which is good.
Nice in there.
When you're riding, bad when you're hot.
Bad when you're what?
Hot.
Hot? Because you can't get a breeze.
Can't get a breeze. Yeah. But I'm tall enough where my head sticks out like a periscope anyway, so
but you have head clearance in there.
Yeah,
okay.
Else, and this is our summer top here. This is not our offshore top. This is what I call a summer top, right?
Okay, it's like your convertible.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a convertible top. This is just on here to give you shade.
And the winter top, I assume, has like spray curtains and all that kind of stuff.
A full enclosure that goes all the way around.
Very
so you sit in there, it's like your living room.
Tell me about. I gotta know about these winches here. They're massive. Yeah. Well, front to back. Annie's getting excited. Sorry. She loves boats.
We still are cutter rigs. Here's our furler right here for the staysail.
Oh boy, man, that's a big furling drum.
The reason it's not on the boat right now is because in the summertime when we run smaller trips.
Look at this hardware. Yeah.
In the bay, if you've ever had to tack a cutter rig boat with a 130%.
130 Jenny.
Yeah, that goes all the way back, to the cockpit. Getting it through that slot that's about 6 feet wide is challenging.
That's something I've always wanted. I'm glad we don't have a cutter rig because I love that ours tacks so cleanly. We have an inner forestay that we can put up, but we never put it up until we absolutely need it for that reason.
Now when we go offshore, this goes back on the boat.
That way you have your kind of storm sail set up.
Exactly. It adds our support. We have a storm sail that attaches to it. That way you can just roll that up. And this is now all self-packing, just like the Han yachts. So our main sheet is just below the mast light.
I see it. Okay. Yep.
Forward steaming light. So that's the actual sheet that comes down and attaches to the track by the bench.
And it goes. I see the track. Okay.
And the
very
bench
cool.
itself was just
That's nice.
It's nice to have, right?
Oh my gosh, so nice.
It's nice to have a place, and that actually folds down and turns into a big lounge chair.
Come on, say it bed. That's where I would sleep.
Right.
I would sleep right there.
It's like a king-size bed, but I hate calling it a bed.
Why? That's fine. It's a deck bed.
Yeah, it's a deck bed.
I mean, that's nice.
It's actually a little bit larger than a king-size bed.
Cool.
I got a little excited when I was building it. I said, well, let's just...
You're like Tim Taylor. Right. Let's make it a little bigger. Is it all fiberglass, or do you have a balsa core?
All fiberglass.
All fiberglass. How thick, do you know? Yeah, I mean, is it... It's a lot thick.
On the bottom it's 2 inches.
Okay.
And up on the sides, it's about 1 inch. And then when you get closer up to the top, it's about 3/4.
Wow.
So it's a lot.
That's sturdy.
Now the weight of the boat is 72,000 pounds. That's
Whoa.
fully loaded.
How much chain do you have?
1,200 feet.
12? Ha! Wow.
Just in case you start dragging.
That's true. We got 200, but...
The chain is
1,200 feet.
Yeah, it's
Man, everything is just to scale so much bigger.
There's your main winch, 5-gallon bucket.
Holy smokes, look at that, guys.
Or, well, not really a 5-gallon bucket. But
Yeah, I was about to say, it's a little shorter. The same diameter for sure. That is massive. So that's the big one for the Jenny.
Yep, that's the big one for the Jenny. That's the one we mainly.
As I said, are the others just kind of available if you need them, or
in case we need them.
permission to come aboard, sir?
Yeah. Permission.
Are you guys seeing these snatch blocks? I mean, look at this stuff.
Yeah, when you have 3/4 inch lines for your
yeah,
for your sheets.
And that's heavy. Oh, it feels like maybe
those are original
8 pounds, 10
too.
pounds, maybe more. Cool. Thank you. Man, how fast does this boat go? How fast have you seen it?
I've had it 12.5 knots.
Jesus, that's
But
fast.
That's with a little bit of help from the current. Yeah, that's our
Sure.
That's pretty easy and a decent wind.
Yeah.
9.5 with about 20 knots of wind. So as long as I'm, somewhere close to a big reach with 20 knots of wind.
Is she pretty comfortable?
Yeah, just like a Cadillac. 70,000 pounds.
I Our boat would be like, killed over. Yeah.
But I'll take anywhere up to 12 people on this thing for races and things, and
that's cool.
That's one of the windlasses there.
One of? You have others?
Yeah, we have one on the stern too for med moorings. So
oh, okay. Wow, 2 windlasses is nice. Wow, look at this Mac Daddy. Did you have this welded on special? Is it called a bow pulpit, I assume?
Oh no, this was original here, and actually I'm gonna go with the Mantis 125.
I'm talking with the Mantis folks. I'm really curious to see how their anchors work. They seem really well designed.
But I can't figure out how to get it, so I may have to do some re-engineering on the bow to get the anchor roller and everything working. This anchor's kind of flailed in here right now when it came up last time.
But it does its job. It's 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I've got, we have spares just in case.
Of course, I'm sure you have 3.
This is for the stay sail here.
Okay.
And this makes it to where, if you were to pull this out, lift the lever up, you can detach it, take it back if you need to get it out of the way.
Okay.
And then when you're done,
you just bring it here and
you bring it here. And it's like a lever, so it.
Is it like a come along a little bit?
Almost like a come along.
Okay, to tighten it down. That's cool. See, ours is we have the convertible inner forestay, a lot like that, and we have this turnbuckle here that like ratchets down.
Yeah,
very, very similar. Very cool. That's nice that you can get it out of the way, so when you don't need it.
There's our other, just in case you needed 600 feet of line.
God help us.
Yeah,
little pocket there. I was like, is that your line? Is that going to hold the boat?
Yeah, no, that's going to hold the boat.
That's the string that holds the rope that's going to hold the boat.
Yeah. So,
600 feet.
600 feet of, I guess this is inch.
I mean, that takes up a lot of space too, just having 600 feet of line.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So the forward anchor locker stops right here.
Okay.
On the inside, so I can actually get in the anchor locker and lay down and take a nap.
And you're like 6'3", it looks like.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", and this boat,
I always miss it by an inch. There's a long-standing joke on that.
This boat fits me well. 170
massive.
horsepower engine that turns around too. So.
Woo! 170 horses. Yeah. That's not right. 170 reasons. Let's go. Very cool.
Yeah, I hold enough fuel to motor to Bermuda.
Bet you do. How much is the fuel tank? What does it hold? 540. Holy smokes!
There's our stay sail track.
Stay sail track. I love that.
That's all. This is all new and newly engineered. This table.
I was gonna say, what do you do with this?
Yeah, what do you do with the table when you need to use your stay sail? So all of these things stow. So this comes down.
Okay.
Right? It folds flat. You take the cushion off. It folds even flatter.
I can see how the table comes
folds
off.
forward. We just pop these pins out here.
Okay.
This folds forward. So you have the 2 benches with the table straps on the stern rail.
I can see it comes up.
Yeah, it comes all the way out, and then your sheet for your stay sail just comes right down to the track.
So that bench doesn't get in its way. It just tacks right in front of it and over this.
Yep.
Very cool. And you engineered this?
Yeah.
Ryan, that's really neat.
Yeah, me and a buddy in his garage.
I love it. That's where the best things are born.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Like our mainsail,
I might have you do one on our boat. I'm gonna think about that.
Our mainsail. This is always a challenge because you always have to get in a bosun's chair to put the sail cover on.
Oh, every time?
Almost. If you're 6'4", it helps.
Yeah, because you stand, I guess, on those
this is
winches.
12 feet off of the deck.
Man.
So yeah, you have to basically climb up the mast, and then you hold on the mast with.
And trying to snap.
And trying to like get the zipper started with your teeth. And then
with your teeth.
And then it's like, so then you can pull the line. You can come down and pull the line down.
Wow. Yeah, that's a process.
Yeah, the boom is 22 feet long.
Okay.
So it's a massive. It weighs 200 something pounds. I had to, when I bought the boom thing, they asked me for all this stuff, so I had to figure it out.
Yeah, engineer it.
Yeah.
How tall is the mast?
From the water line, it's 70 feet.
70?
70 to the top of the end tank. So we have
that in.
Yeah, we had to put this in. This was
wonder why, just the step over
this step over.
I mean, I hate to say why that was a big deal for the protection and people falling out, but
yeah, you
that's the thought process there.
You try to get people into the cockpit that aren't used to being on boats, which is normally what I have on my boat, is people that have never been on a boat before. And climbing over, especially if they have any age on them, sometimes it's difficult to get in there. So
that makes
doing
sense.
my summer runs here locally, this was a must. It had to be done.
It looks nice. You did a good job with the gel coat.
Yeah, it's
for sure. Looks really
it's not the easiest thing in the world to cut a big hole in your 60.
I wouldn't want to do that. I hate making new holes. I like plugging them.
Yeah, this was all like, this thick.
I can only imagine.
Because they had all the winches were mounted up.
Yeah, it looks great though. Did a good job.
Keep going. This is our med mooring.
Okay, this is the other windlass, so you can do the.
Yeah, so you can do your med mooring right out the roller on the back.
Very cool. Was that already, was that Bill Tripp's?
Yeah, this was
part of
into
his?
the design here.
What do you got here?
If you wanted to live in here, you could.
Awesome. This is where we keep our troll.
Yeah, this is where everybody lives at.
My gosh, that is huge.
Yeah, so this is our lazarette. It's basically 10% of the boat back here.
Sure, that's massive.
We try to keep it clean.
Does it go this way
so you
too?
can get things.
Yeah, because I could see if they all got just thrown in there.
Yeah.
You'd lose them.
Yeah. We've had it stacked full before on trips.
Is that the wine cooler?
Things.
Beer and ice. Beautiful. It's great. Love the egg. Did you have that built on just so you could have it?
Green egg. Your charcoal in there. Go for it.
Awesome.
A lot
That's
of people
really
like
cool.
propane on boats. I like charcoal.
Well, it's less. Yeah. I mean, it's less fire hazard. It's probably easier to find and carry. I can definitely see that.
Then we do have our big propane tanks there.
Oh, okay. So you do have propane on. Very cool. Tell me a little bit about your battery life while I'm thinking about it. Like, do you have solar?
There's no solar on the boat or wind yet. So those are things we're working up to.
Okay.
Just because the way that I use the boat right now, I really don't have a need for it.
Right.
Because I'm either, like when we sail
Motoring to get
offshore,
somewhere.
when we sail offshore, we may do 4 days under sail, and I got plenty of battery for that.
You can do 4 days?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Easy.
Okay. Well, yeah, you wouldn't have a problem.
I've
If I could do 4 days, I wouldn't need anything else either.
There's 19 batteries on the boat too.
19. Wow. It's just a tiny little cord for a big old boat. I'm actually
Now,
surprised.
Exactly. Now, see, because we use batteries, mainly, we're on 30 amp service because
That's kinda
all we're
crazy.
running is a battery charger
To just keep the batteries
and an
going.
air conditioner.
Very
When
nice.
you're at the dock, the air conditioner is nice, especially down here when it gets 100 degrees.
Oh my gosh, it's hot.
Like today.
People don't realize how hot it can be.
So,
This is a huge cockpit. Look
yeah, we
up
put 8
here.
people. We can put 8 people in here pretty easy.
This is comfortable. Wow. This is a big wheel too. Lord, look
I
at
know. Let me say when you stand when you're behind the wheel,
Do I
you get on your tippy toes there.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't struggle to see though.
Yeah, no,
Visibility.
visibility's easy
Fantastic.
until people start sitting on that bench right there.
Yeah, then I guess you'd struggle to see markers
Yeah.
and stuff. Very cool. Oh! Oh my god, wait till you guys see down there. I'm gonna save that. Holy smokes.
I know, I'm trying to keep it cold down there because it's heating it.
Lord, I'm already like salivating. That's pretty.
So we kept the electrical up high, engine panels down low.
What's that, Sino?
That's compressor.
Compressor.
Air compressor.
Okay.
Our air compressor serves one purpose. Right there.
For the horn?
Yeah.
Just to blow the air horn?
Go ahead, here you go, just push it.
Should I?
So,
Are you ready?
just hold it down.
Oh my god! Why do you need a horn that loud? Aren't
gotta
there
get
people
people out of the
here?
way.
I guess so. My god, it's
I mean,
like
when
a
I'm
tugboat.
coming through, get out of the way.
I guess when you have a boat this big, you can do that.
Yeah, 170 horsepower. It's a Yanmar.
Oh my gosh, it cranks on a dime too. That was beautiful.
It's only got this engine. When I bought it, had
You didn't have to do the blow plugs?
no, there's no go plugs on it.
Okay. It's a diesel though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How come? I guess I
A
don't
lot of diesels don't have glow plugs. The compression's so high on them, they just fire right up.
Nice.
But if you're in a colder weather climate, glow plugs help. Glow plugs help.
I mean, I couldn't believe you just started felt like one of those hybrid cars.
Yeah, this one's it's on 560 hours now. But if we bought it, it had 118 hours.
118, that was it?
That was it.
On not the original.
No, it's not the original.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
This engine was put in here at about 2. You know, I've been on boats long enough to where when I designed my panel out, I said I know I want to know
exactly what you
everything that I want right here. Because going inside
that is
the
kind of
cabin
cool because your whole
to do
DC is here.
Lights.
Yep.
Turn your running lights on to go inside the cabin. That's not what I wanted to do. So like my anchor light's in there.
Yeah.
Because when you cut your anchor light on,
Yeah, that can
you're
be down
inside.
there. Yeah. But everything else you need to kind of.
And I can actually cut this whole panel off from down below to where I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, that's nice. So nobody will control it.
And then I have these that, you know, they started selling these nice little USB
We
plugs.
put those two in just recently.
So I bought a case of them and I just
Charger
scattered them
them.
throughout the boat.
Very
So every
cool.
bunk has a USB plug, so you can plug a little light in
Phones or-
instead of everybody having their little brass reading lights.
Mhm.
You just take one of those little USB snake lights, plug it in.
Yep.
It's low wattage, low voltage, and you can
Smart.
read just fine.
Very cool.
Just
I
to
like
keep
that.
people from using up all
Burning down the
energy on
batteries,
it.
yeah.
You do heal some.
Yeah.
So if you're in over 25 knots of wind, you start reducing sail a little bit.
Okay.
So if you feel like you're healing uncomfortably on this boat, we're reducing sail.
Well, it's a good indicator, you know, once you start healing too much.
I've buried the whole side of the boat, you know, underwater.
That's an experience you're never going to have. I mean, that's just amazing. amazing. All right, are you guys ready for this? Wow, the wood and finish on this is just...
2 years of redoing everything.
I can only imagine. We need to do ours down below. I've got to find out if it's a stain or varnish, but everything is so beautiful, you know, just the fit and finish is really impressive.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. It didn't have the beadboard headliner. I did all this new.
And I love the recessed lighting, I guess you call.
Lights, and they're all, you know, dimmable down where you can take them down
very cool.
whatever you want to take them to.
Oh, nice. Romance lighting, we call that. It's gorgeous. Look at this DC panel. I love this kind of little nav station here, though. That's nice. Look how cool.
So you can sit there and write your...
I could write all of my stories here. So is this the little...
Yeah, hit the light switches on your right over there.
And are they dimmable too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so that's a red, which is nice. Yeah. Let's see. So for nighttime. That's cool. You built that in yourself.
Yes.
That's
all this
awesome.
was...
Wow. I do like that.
When you have a long time to work on things. Well, when you're trying to do it right.
Yeah, I mean,
that was when you're trying to do it right.
So impressive.
And this is hinged so it folds out, you know, to let you get behind everything. I've got my temporary screw in there right now, so we can get it. Yeah, so you get behind it and it's got all the panels. So.
That's so cool.
Yep.
Wow, cool. Oh my god, I
So
just
now you
love
can
old
touch the
stuff
dock.
like that. Yeah. I just need to be a little taller for this boat. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, you catch a big fish, you can clean it right here.
You put a little drain. Now, is this a backup repeat of the panel up there?
No, this is actually, see where it says 12 volt main helm panel? So that's the switch that cuts that panel off.
Turns that one off.
Right.
Okay, very cool.
And then we have, this is all 12 volt here, and then this is 32 volt. I don't say it's older technology, but it was a way for people to run equipment on smaller wire.
Okay, is that what it's
more
for?
More voltage, less amperage. Centerboard winch, which lets that 7,000 pound board up and down up under the boat.
Yeah, I'm curious
Runs
to
off
see that.
32 volt, or forward head.
Oh, there it is.
Runs off 32 volt.
Centerboard winch, the macerator.
Yeah, macerator.
Ooh, the crapper zapper.
Yep, the crapper zapper.
Very cool.
The back head.
What's
and
this guy?
That 32 volt. That's
Oh wow, and you
so
can
it's like
see
you're on an airplane where you have the little screen in front of you tells you where you're going, where you're flying to.
I don't know, but now I do. Very cool.
Yeah.
So that's your whole chart plotter is the size of a TV.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's head this way and see what I can capture. Woo! Wow, look at that.
So
this
tall
wood.
people don't work in there.
But it's a nice berth. Ooh, it's so cool.
That's your pilot berth, right?
This is the pilot berth?
That's the pilot berth. Now, just in case the chart plotter wasn't big enough, or the chart table, sorry.
Oh, that's where you're talking about filleting the fish. You really can.
Lay it down and just keep on going, right?
Wow, that's handy. I actually kind of like that too, because if you're like sitting here reading or something, you can take that down. You can
always sit here and put your laptop with a plug and everything.
Ah, see? That's handy.
But when you want your privacy, then you can let this up.
You're like, see you suckers?
Yeah.
That's really cool. And the wood is just phenomenal. Another port light here, the old school way. I love that. Love that. Oh, wow. So I have to duck through this, guys.
Yeah, you have to duck through there.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is going to be the best boat I've ever done.
Now we're still trimming this cabin out with.
This is cold. It's chilly. This must be the AC. I feel it.
Well, this is the AC for the pilot berth in this area.
This is a big berth.
And so I just got this up.
I definitely need it. It's that good memory stuff.
Yep.
So you're going to sleep well here, people.
Oh yeah. So
That's nice.
The two that we've redone there. Because they were, these beds.
You got the USB and each one.
You gotta have your
I like
USB
that.
everywhere.
I love it. The wood finish is amazing.
Yeah, more quadrant.
I love the beadboard that you did too. I think that's a real fun touch.
Yeah, the beadboard's great. Just gotta get my trim in back here, but the beadboard is
so here's the other hatch. Okay.
Yeah, so that's your other
Now
I
forgot where I was. Totally possible.
So
what do we got here?
Linear drive,
Autopilot. Okay.
Our rudder indicator. This little chain. I can show you pictures of the magazine in a minute, but there was this system here was our wind vane to self-steer the boat. This little knob engaged to where this would actually drive the boat.
Drive the quadrant, yeah.
But then there was a chain that came here, a chain that went down, a chain that went over here to the mast, went up the mast, and the wind vane was on top of the mizzen mast.
Really?
Instead of off the back of the boat.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people do.
So you didn't like that system?
It wasn't on here when I got it. So apparently it didn't work real well.
I was about to say, do you think you want to put it back on?
No. I have some of the
That's
pieces, but I
very
don't have all of it. So now our emergency tiller would attach to that.
Oh, right here?
Yeah,
So you-
just put it on there and snap it
and
down.
you run it up here? Steer
Yeah,
from
no, you
there?
just steer right here and look at the hole.
Oh,
Yeah, just, turn left, all right. Most emergency steering systems are in a weird place anyway, so.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's in case you need to shoot somebody, I guess.
How do you do it?
It's a little,
Hey, she
wrong
needs to
way.
shoot
Yeah,
somebody.
because that was, that's so you can look out and go, who's in the cockpit?
Who's up there? That is so funny. Let me show you guys. In case you need to shoot somebody.
Yeah, in case you need to, like, you hear smell on
That's
deck
great.
at night, you're like,
Yeah.
because you can padlock yourself in if you wanted to.
Oh, and then you can shoot them. I love
Yeah.
it. I
Well,
mean,
everybody's-
safety was actually a big concern, like far more back then,
Yeah, because this was,
This is the other
when you cruise
hatch.
around the 60s and 70s.
Just scoops
You're
this.
carrying cash because nobody's got a visa, right?
Yeah, everybody's carrying it in like
Everybody's
shoe boxes
carrying
and mason
cash.
jars.
Right.
Very cool. Okay, awesome. I love this
And
bird.
This is our aft head. I
Whoa,
didn't scrub the bowl, so don't open it.
no problem.
But
How cool! This is a big bathroom. Guys, look
same
at this.
lanes.
This is huge, so I can do a full 360. Wow, this is nice.
And it's not quite tall enough for me, but
Oh, it's not?
well, it is for
pretty close.
For normal people. I can stand up in there,
You
and it's
did
got the
this-
shower curtain that goes around to kind of
And you shower right here?
the whole thing,
Yeah, very cool.
and our your fixtures that come out and
Very nice.
go up there.
And you did the recess lighting in here too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My interior
Very cute.
designer is still working on things.
It looks great.
You gotta
It
put
looks
curtains
great.
on all these things.
I mean, it's more important that the boat goes safely.
Oh right. Washing machine goes there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this was purpose built for one of those little washing machines. That
Very
I've
cool.
probably never used anymore.
I hear they wash and dry now, the same unit, right?
That's what they are. And
That's cool.
they're the splendid units.
I haven't seen them, but I'm
Yeah, so
excited
this
to see that on a boat.
It's exactly the size that I built it purpose for that. And this
That's
all,
gonna be really
so
nice.
it's all granite.
Everything's granite.
Everything, all of our
Gorgeous.
tops are granite.
Lord, that's some weight right there.
Well, it already weighed so much. This is the other center board. So
Oh, there's two?
There's two center boards. Yeah.
Wow. How
So
much does this one weigh?
this one's a little one, probably 400 or 500 pounds.
Okay.
But it's
Drops
only
through right here.
yeah, it comes down and then comes back this way,
Okay.
and actually comes back to a spot on
This
the
is keel
back.
stuff.
Good. I'm bleeding already.
This is so cool. Are you guys digging this or what? Yee. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Like, I don't know that anybody's gonna let me do a boat tour again after this. You've topped it all. Old wool sweaters, I like that.
Well, that's
70s.
That's what I gotta show you.
Oh, I'm excited to see it. Man, this is so cool.
Yeah, you put 4 more people up there if you want. Wait, they like each other.
You
If they like
can,
each
you
other,
can
put
fit 4,
4 more
huh?
up here.
Man. And that's your big anchor lock. I see your 600 feet of line,
Yeah, stacked it.
and I know where you're at in the boat. You still got a long way to go. Wow, this is amazing. All right, so this is the forward head.
This is the forward head.
This is a little bigger. Definitely good.
This is the other thing that uses 32 volts.
The head.
The actual
is
macerator on this thing. So
Mhm.
when you hit the button, it really, it's like
Woo, that's fast.
gum.
You better be sure you're done.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Don't sit down and flush. It's like one of those airplane ones where it sucks you in.
Those things scare me.
Yeah. So
I-
this recessed shower track. I was trying to make it nice. That comes around and clips over here on this,
Very cool.
so it makes you a little stall there.
Yep, yep.
And then you're
It's a good size, very big head. Everything is very nice. All the finishes. This is granite too. I can see that. Got good ventilation.
yeah,
Storage.
open storage.
Wow, a lot of storage.
Yeah, a lot
That's
of storage.
huge.
There's this. I don't have storage problems.
I don't think you would. This is massive. Yeah, that's big. It's good too because I see you have a lot of access. Like you can see your hole, you can see the interiors.
Yeah,
You can really
yeah,
inspect the
everything.
boat well, which is a good thing. Well, what we got here?
Now this is a
Storage. Wow, that's a big locker, hanging locker.
more like.
With a shelf in the back. You did do a lot of work
I
on
know,
this
you gotta-
lighting.
you gotta have lights
Holy crap,
everywhere.
you do. I mean, you really do.
That was the one thing I hated about my other boat was you go into a locker and you can't
Can't see anything.
And this is our pantry.
Oh, wow. You've
So
got so
if there
much
wasn't
room.
anything in there, I could probably slide you back in there. It
I'm sure
goes
you could.
all the way, to the hull.
I can see that I would fit.
Um,
What's this guy?
this is the bottom of that windlass that was on the deck to pull the anchor in.
Oh, okay.
Right, so that's your drive and your motor, and you
So
fill
the
it with
chain
oil.
is filled,
Well,
is
the chain goes
funneled
through
back.
here,
Okay.
and then comes right down here on the floor.
And it's underneath. That's why it's further back.
It's
Gotcha.
further back, yeah, because our
So
mast
it's-
is here.
So you've got all the heavy weight of the chain here, the mast here, which is also, they're both kill step. There's our 1,200 feet.
Yep, yeah, it's both sides. So
That's
we have.
huge. That's very cool.
So here
Heavy.
you can step back in there.
Oh, yep.
So it goes,
Wow.
it fills where you're standing
Yep.
all over this side.
Dry bilge too. I like it.
Oh yeah, there's no water. Or the bilge is actually in the aft cabin, the real bilge. So everything pumps back
That's
all the way
cool.
to there.
And you got plenty of food space here.
Oh yeah,
when you have
we
to.
can put 3 buggies of food, dry food in this.
And you like it never happened.
Like it never happened.
Just swallows it whole.
And we actually take a list and we tape it to the door right here of what shelf items are on.
Oh,
Because
smart.
you can't, these don't slide out. You can't. I don't know what's back there.
Sure.
I mean, it's.
Yeah, no, that's helpful. That's a really good
little
idea.
grabber claws to get all the way in the back to get.
We struggled with that on our trip. We had to like dig out a whole locker to get to the
to
bottom,
the
to the
one
can of
button, yeah.
peas. Pretty though. I mean, that's
Be
really
like-
nice.
Really Armageddon type stuff. Before I
Armageddon.
go anywhere where I need a fireplace.
Captain Awesome, I
Yeah,
assume
that
that's
was one of
you.
the people that came on that. Still working on my doors, cabin doors.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, you can see this wood, guys. It's just amazing.
Yeah, this is hard. This is your coal bin. This is where you put your coal. I'm putting plant supplies, but this is
Coal, like charcoal, or
coal for the
oh, for the
for
thing.
the
Okay,
fireplace.
very cool.
It's probably gonna get an air conditioner.
You think so? You're like totally. Well, you stay in the warmer climate,
yeah, I'd
so.
rather have an air conditioner.
Oh my gosh, I can see why you were drooling over this boat for years.
Yeah,
This
all
is
this,
so
these all
neat.
turn into beds. Like all these.
They do
line
like
up.
double beds. Great storage here. I could
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
this
You have
is
no
all-
problem with storage.
So
Nice.
they slide out.
Oh, now that's cool. Those two. I'd probably want this berth right here.
Yeah,
That's a nice one.
Actually, I've slept in those rooms.
I said I would like that. That's big enough for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
If I don't ever move.
Who moves when they sleep?
The further you get back, the deeper they are.
Yeah. Great storage though,
It's the same thing on
definitely.
both sides.
Look at this floor, guys. I love this old table. I just think that's really
Yeah, I saw
cool.
that from the restaurant here in the room.
Did you? And you just
Yeah,
thought it was the
real
perfect
chairs.
size? Real chairs?
Real chairs.
Look at
So,
that.
Yeah, people always ask me, how do you keep them in place in the room? I'm like, well, I fold them up and I put them in the closet.
Do you
I'll leave
really?
them out. Yeah, they just fold up.
Oh my gosh, where'd you find those?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Ha!
They don't have this, they don't
How
have this
cool.
stuff at West Marine.
I mean, that's neat. That's really cool.
Yeah, so these just fold up. And
There's something to be said about just the little kind of
just
normal things.
go get
Real
normal
chairs,
stuff.
you know?
Yeah, real chairs.
Wow, this is so cool. I like this. Did you have to do a finish on it, or did it?
It's just ledge.
It's great. It's great. Tell me about this guy. We got a sound system here.
Yeah, I've got a little RV style DVD,
Oh yeah.
Bluetooth. It's hooked to my phone right now. I'm playing something.
Massive TV.
We got our little surround sound speaker. I mean,
This is comfortable.
it's awesome to
I
lay in
mean,
that little top berth right there and watch a movie.
I would think so.
Yeah, real lamps with shades. That was another thing I wanted.
Yeah, just a nice touch. I think the galley's about the last thing, huh? I do want to make sure I have enough battery life.
You want to see the center
Is there any? Yeah, is there any big special cool things I haven't seen yet?
Yeah, lots of them.
Yeah, I know. There's like too many, right? Too many. I saw that chain when I came down. I was
Yeah,
wondering.
this was another engineering project that we reused.
Modern marvels over here.
So
Holy crap! So this is the
this is
7,000
center
pound.
board, yeah, the centerboard
Centerboard.
drive, and this is a worm gear here. So if I turn our 32-volt centerboard winch on, make sure our helm panel's on.
I'm excited.
And our little electrical engineering skills here to put all of our.
That looks like an Annie
relays
job
on.
right there. That's
Here,
good.
I'll step in here, up here real quick.
Okay, cool.
You can film.
Thanks. Am I gonna see it go? Yeah, I guess this is it, huh? Oh my god. I'm yeah, ready. Go. Guys, are you seeing? That's the centerboard.
Now take it down.
Is it going down?
Now we know it's going down. We didn't know.
Yeah, I thought this might be it and it would move.
No. Nothing
Okay.
moves here.
Okay.
Now, and the reason that's bad is because when I I bought the boat, you didn't know where the board was.
That's what I was wondering, up or down. Like, how do you know? Yeah.
So we built all of this
to tell you that, because I guess that's the kind of the indicator.
That moves up and down with the board, and it comes up here to this little ball.
Ah!
With a little hat, with a guy with a little hat on.
I like it. And so you know where he's at. So that's all the way
down.
up.
Yeah.
And that's all the way down. Okay. So you went down maybe a foot, because it goes 10 feet.
Yeah, it goes down 10 feet.
That's cool.
But it's progressive because it goes down like this.
Sure.
So the further it gets down, the more depth you get.
How does it stay sealed, like the hole, to not let water in? Or
is above the water line, and it's the end of that gear.
The end of this gear here?
Yeah, the end of this worm drive gear, right?
Okay.
Is above the water line, and that's the hole.
Okay.
But it's still greased and sealed.
Sure.
So you will take
that's cool.
A splash of water, I'll see a drop back there.
Man, 7,000 pound centerboard.
So you can hear kind of, on the way up, it kind of grinds a little bit more.
It's got a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I can hear it, yeah.
See a little guy with our head.
Let's watch him go.
He moved.
Well, we can time lapse it, that's the good thing.
Yeah.
I want to see him reach the top. Does it stop on its own?
No.
No?
It'll pop the breaker, but I'm putting limit switches on this. That was another thing.
Well, don't get distracted.
No. You wouldn't know when it would be at the time.
It's probably up and up.
You'll hear it far.
Oh God, it's getting loud. I was like, you're stopping. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you pull it up, you want to kind of get a little tighter so it doesn't sway. And
move around at all. That's impressive. I've never seen anything like that for sure. Pretty much everything on this boat's kind of custom.
Exactly.
Which I like it that way.
And so that's another thing there. Where do you put your hanging locker stuff, right? Where you come down there with your nasty
with all your wet stuff.
You don't want to have to.
Can that drip water or take water?
Yeah, so you put it in here and it goes down the bilge. And then we have our filters for our generator and our engine. They're located here for easy access. I don't like having fuel related stuff in the engine room.
I think it's smart. Very smart.
And then this is our fuel transfer system. So there's 3 storage tanks and a day tank. The day tank's 85 gallons, which is what the engine and generator run off of. And then the other 3 tanks are 150 gallon storage tanks that are built into the hull integral. So they're fiberglass tanks.
Very cool.
So those fiberglass tanks start where this bulkhead is. And so there's 150 gallons on this side, 150 on that side, and 150 behind.
Nice.
So that's why we call it, aft, starboard, port. So this is from.
Why is it from and to?
And then to. So we can run it through our filtering system, our polishing system, right?
Right.
So if I just put it on starboard to starboard, and to cut it on, the switch was on, it would just run through the filters.
Okay.
So you just run it.
Just to polish it and clean it?
Yeah, just polish it and clean it.
Smart. Man, did you come up with that, or was that designed?
No, this was something else that I had to redo because their original fuel system was it was like a maze of valves and trying to do stuff. You could run the engines off of the fuel in the other tanks, and I didn't want to do that because
for safety.
I just want it in one tank. Is what I'm running off of.
That you run off of. How long did you spend working on this boat?
2 years.
And so it didn't go anywhere much or do anything. It was for 2 years. You're just working.
See, I had never sailed it when I bought it.
Wow.
I just knew
a little bit of risk, but
knew
you
the
see
designer.
this boat.
Yeah, knew the designer and knew what it should do.
Yeah. What it was capable of.
Yeah, so the fuel system, the centerboard.
Let's check out the galley real quick. I think we'll be in good shape. Let's see here.
This is the easy stuff.
Fridge, freezer, all that. This is the stuff that people love to see.
Yeah, fridge.
What makes it a home. Dang, look at that insulation.
Yeah, I
Lord.
got 6 inches on all sides. Now
that's what he said.
Yeah.
Did you do this yourself?
I did.
Okay.
But the one thing when you have a guy that's 6'4" and he's building a refrigerator.
That's a tiny opening.
Well, yeah, but see, you probably can't get all the way to the corner.
I don't think I could. I'd struggle.
Sized.
Yeah.
Like I could hold your feet and get you in there.
That's how I do it to get into ours.
The freezer is more economically sized, but it freezes down. I got our little temperature gauges there.
Oh boy, that's nice. We have normal stuff. How much water do you hold?
450 gallons.
Okay. Yeah,
so
no problems.
I don't have a water maker. Yeah, you got your slide out.
Oh, that's cool.
Thing here.
Oh, that's neat.
And then you got your pan drawer stuff.
Very cool. Is that propane? Do they run from the deck?
Yeah, this is propane from the deck.
Okay.
So I like to keep the bottles outside the boat.
I like this gimbal.
A
microwave.
Well, yeah, microwave
and
a
vent.
real vent fan. It sucks in here
Why do you say real? Do you see a lot of fake ones?
No, because
there's something
everybody
going
just
on.
opens their portholes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We do, but that lets oxygen in.
Yeah. So this one sucks. It actually blows the smoke out of the boot instead of keeping it in the boot.
Very cool.
So a lot of boats that have it on the past, it was, if you ever smoked anything, like I burn stuff all the time because I'm a terrible cook, so it smokes the cabin out. Well, this helps with that.
That's smart. This is
and then you have your under the cabin lighting, so it's following each other here. So we have.
Nice. So this is the house bank.
This is the house bank here.
12 batteries. Lord have mercy.
12 6-volt, 12 of the T105s.
I think that's, is that the wet cell Trojans?
That's what we have. Yeah, these are wet cell 6-volt, just golf cart batteries. So there's 6 here, and then under the other cover they keep going back. Little distribution down here, water filter, water pump, main, inverter, power wire out. And everything here is, instead of using cables, which is what most people use to connect their batteries with.
Yeah, I'm noticing those bars kind of.
We just went with solid copper bar.
Okay.
Because
why? What's
it
the benefit?
eliminates your crimp. Okay. Which is always a problem, so if you ever get corrosion.
Oh, because that's always where it starts, all that green powder kind of stuff.
Yeah, the green powder starts.
Yeah,
so this, and it distributes the power a little bit more evenly to make your batteries last a bit longer.
Cool. How'd you find out about this? Did you research it, read it?
I did a little research, but then I just said, you know what, this is the best way to do it.
It looks nice. It's very clean
it's
setup.
Very clean. You know, now the downside, you need to replace the battery or check it or whatever. Right, you gotta take the whole bar off one side.
I mean,
so it's a little bit more.
One more nut, okay.
But all your, like my main breakers and everything are right there. My disconnects are right there. Everything's easy. And I have remote disconnects, so I have my 3 Blue Sea systems.
Mm-hmm. That makes it easy to do the water refill too, because it's right there.
Yeah, water refill.
Do you do that once a month?
Oh, for the battery?
Yeah,
we do it at least once a month because it stays on charge all the time. It's a triple charger, it's an automatic, fancy Sandtrex S something.
ST4089ZX. No,
well,
I'm not gonna know.
But it works out. It works great, and but it does put juice in the batteries all the time because
Yeah, you've got a lot of stuff running.
There's nothing on this boat that uses 110. Everything's 12 volts.
Incredible tour, right? I had a fantastic time getting to know Ryan and hearing the stories from his offshore charters to Cuba, Mexico, and beyond. Please do watch the companion video I published simultaneously with this tour announcing the exciting news that Ryan and I have partnered to offer offshore voyages on this beautiful boat to my followers and my patrons at a discount. Thank Ryan for his generosity in sharing his time, opening his boat, and his love for offshore passages with you by visiting my website, Voyages tab, to travel on Sail Libra.
Swag! See guys, I need to step it up apparently.
Want more? Go to HaveWindWillTravel.com and check out our Gift of Cruising campaign, our Atlantic Crossing movie, Countdown to Cuba, books, blogs, videos. I can't even keep up anymore. Patrons get free access and viewing to any of my content, and now a $250 discount on any offshore voyage on SV Libra. Book today. Get inspired and get on board.